live, guys. We're live, guys. You should be used to this by now. Go live whether you're ready or not. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to episode 14 of GT Insider. This is a place where you can come join us for quick insight into all things gaming and maybe hear something that will enhance your gaming tribe experience. As always, everything on this show is the opinion of the hosts and not necessarily the opinion of Gaming Tribe or Mass Luminosity. Today we have Erwin and Kirsten is standing in for Joe, and our guest host for the week is Alex. Is it Lambton? Perfect. AKA I'm a Transformer, which amuses me to say. It's just funny. Why don't you guys take a minute to tell everyone what games you've played for this week, starting with Erwin. That's the only way to get better is to keep trying, even if you crash. I would hope so. Kirsten, what about you? Alright, we're going to pause for a quick second. Someone's saying they can't hear Erwin. Can everyone hear me, though? Everybody else? I gotta kind of wait for the... No one can hear anybody else? Oh, great. I don't know why. Well, no one can hear you guys, so now I gotta figure out why that's happening. Because I don't know. Well, I know, but I don't know why they can't hear you, because it's always made sounds like it's always been fine. So just give me a minute. I need to poke around in this. I've never had this problem before, so I don't know how to fix it. It is. I really don't know how to fix this because I've never had this problem. Oh my goodness. No, they can't hear you, and I really don't know why. And see, I can hear everyone fine, but nobody can hear you, which really doesn't make any sense. No, they can't hear you or Alex. They only hear me. So I'm tempted to go back to just using my speakers for this call and see if that fixes it. So I did, but I think some setting might have gotten changed somewhere and I don't know it. I've been having problems with my computer all week. So alright, let's see. Tools, options. It's because my microphone was muted.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Anyone hearing me? Nothing?
Okay, they're all on my speaker. Can anyone watching the stream tell me if you can hear everyone?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Still? Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Such a delay. What the?
Okay, wait. Someone says they hear you.
Okay, that's fun.
I think there's just something up with my headset. I must have changed something.
Except for Katie, okay. Everyone can hear me but you. That's fun.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's loud. Oh goodness. I'm so accustomed to the headphones that my computer's turned up. Oh my god. Can everyone hear everyone else now? Please say
Yeah,
yes.
can I be heard? Someone's asking if they can hear me. Problem is,
I
there's a
hear
delay.
Alex. What delay?
Okay, so
The
hear
delay
Erwin
on
and
the feed
Kirsten.
Okay,
is,
good.
Okay. Whoa, that takes a long time.
It's like a 30-second delay. Okay,
More.
good. Okay, good. We're good.
Fantastic.
All right, Erwin.
I've been playing Great Auto Sports for a couple of hours, and I want to continue for 60 hours because I'm still not good at it. Now, Kirsten.
I've been playing League of Legends as usual, as well as Wolfenstein: The New Order, trying to beat it. Thanks to Erwin for gifting me that copy a while ago. And I've been playing a bit of Nether. I haven't had too much time to play video games lately, but that's what I've been playing.
Not bad. All right, it looks like people want you to speak a little louder, Alex, but otherwise they can hear you.
I might be able to put my mic sensitivity up a little bit.
Yeah.
If I can work out how to do that
There-
again.
You're nice and loud now.
Yeah, hopefully that should work fine now. Yeah, so I've been playing pretty much nothing this week because I managed to break my computer, which was fun. So I attempted to play some GTA on my laptop, but it couldn't keep up, so that's a bit of a shame. Hopefully soon though.
You must be gaming deprived.
I'm
can
starting
only
to shake a
imagine.
bit.
It's all those withdrawal symptoms, right?
I know, it's crazy. Like I've not put my laptop down in like 2 days. As often as I can have it, I've got it.
That's
it's
funny.
kind of close to my PC.
Hey, whatever works, right? Like when my computer wasn't working, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, I was so sad I just went back in bed and just stayed there all day.
Oh.
I turned everything off. I just watched TV and I just laid there because I was like, I don't know what to do with myself.
It's horrible when you don't have one.
I'm a total addict. Let's see.
Well, I have two.
Actually, you know what? I do have two.
The crazy thing is, I paid for a PS4 and it sat there all week with me having a broken computer, so I could probably have used that.
Maybe.
But, no, it's only for Netflix. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's I keep saying my newest system is the GameCube, so I'm a little bit behind the times here. Anyway, the game I played pretty much all week was Second Life, which isn't really a game. It's more like 3D social network. And it's really, really boring if you don't have a bunch of people to hang out with and do stuff. So I spent my time, we went to this one sim, and it was just this big maze funhouse thing. It was crazy. And it took us, I think, an hour to get through all of it. It was pretty amusing. And other people make stuff in the game so you can change what your avatar looks like. So what I end up doing is I buy the avatars and I take pieces from each one and make new characters and creatures, and it amuses me. So I spent all week doing that. And then my inventory was really, really out of control because there's no limit to what you can have. So I ended up just sitting there and organizing it all into boxes, and I'm not even done. I started at over 100,000. I'm down to about 25,000 now. Progress. Progress. I've had my account on Second Life for 5 years. It's 5 years of junk just accumulated, and I need to get rid of most of it. Okay.
I did check it out once, but I never got into it.
The first time I ever made an account, it didn't get used for like 2 years. I logged on and I was like, what is this? I'm so bored. And then eventually later on I found friends who had it, and so I'm always on there playing with them. And since we're all over the country and the world, we all hang out in game instead, and we'll be on like a Skype call, and we'll be on that call for 5-6 hours just chit-chatting away and doing stupid stuff in game and laughing at each other. And it's fun if you... Second Life?
Oh, never heard of it.
There's a really dark side to it, so you gotta be careful, as with everything. Yeah, there are some people who like fetishize the crap out of it, and it's really disgusting.
That's like most games like that, unfortunately.
Pretty much. And no, Sims I don't mean... Well, I guess you could call it a simulator, but in Second Life, a sim is just the big square of land that you're on. because if you pay real money, you get one to maintain. You can change how it looks and build on it, rent it out to people. People make real life money from this game. It's pretty interesting. I wish if I knew how to sculpt in 3D, I would totally be a content creator and I'd never have to go to work again if I made good quality stuff. Because there are people on there who don't work by either making content or renting out Sims to people. So
How nice would that be?
I know. I do plan on eventually learning how to sculpt. It's just I'm lazy. And I keep saying, I'm going to do that today. And then I watch
I
TV
hear
or
you there.
game. All
Isn't
right.
there people that do a similar thing for Eve or something as well?
I don't know because I've never played it, but I'm sure there are. They're like they spend their whole time just making stuff and then sell it for real money. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and move on to the actual topics because I was about to go on a whole tangent there. I could talk all day about this game. Erwin, I believe you have a couple of unboxings for us today.
As always.
Yeah, take it away for us.
Okay, I'll start with the smallest one and the simplest one.
How do you pronounce that?
Aegis, I believe. It's a gaming mousepad. It comes in 4 sizes. This is the X2. You have the X1 till X4. And this is kind of small, but large enough for me. Okay. Nothing? Ah, something. Let me see if I can show it. It looks like this.
It looks like there's a face on it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's a purple face on it.
That's funny. What's the texture like?
Smooth, very smooth, slippery. More. What do you call it? It feels like velvet.
Nice. Makes me jealous. This is
I know.
mine. Super old. And a friend put a hot pot on it so it burned a circle into it. Because my friends are idiots. I'm not friends
Is it
with
like
this
that
person
plastic
anymore.
kind?
This one or his?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plastic and then it's old,
I have
so
one of
the
those.
grid's coming off of the bottom. I hate this
It's
thing.
kind of uncomfortable.
I combine it with this one underneath it, so I have something for my
Oh,
wrist to
okay.
rest on. I'm
The
MacGyver
back
like
is
that.
rubberized, by the way.
Good, so it doesn't
The back-
slip around.
No, it doesn't.
Good.
Yeah, I actually just got myself the XFX wallpad, the one that's in the giveaway.
Nice.
And it's massive. It's absolutely huge.
Oh.
Love it though.
The mouse is very well supported on this mousepad. It's nice and clean and sliding very well. Better than on this old mousepad.
It's not that old.
Cool though.
It's
Yeah,
a Diablo
for
3 Steel Series. But it is, let me compare it. In size. Like this. This is the other one, and also on this side is more. So it's larger.
That's good.
I have a better mousepad, which this one is actually, if I use it, my mousepad is going this way and then dropping off the table.
Mine does that.
That really sucks, because that happens about 5 times a day. Now it's gone. It also has a small booklet with some extra stuff they make, like keyboards, and they have started recently building cases.
Interesting.
Black with purple. Because purple is their company color.
Fair enough. I don't
They're
like
called
purple.
they're called Tesoro.
I've heard of them, yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
For some reason, the face makes me think of Alienware. But robotic Alienware.
More of a cyborg version.
Yeah.
Alienware meets Transformers.
Now I have something which takes a little bit longer, but still good. So
You keep doing that.
Yeah.
yeah, I keep doing that, keeping them upside down.
This is
I
the NZXT Hue RGB controller.
I already used the knife to open it. This is an RGB LED string which is rolled up.
Oh,
It
there
has
we go.
24 LED lights on it. I'll take a bit out.
Whoa.
All those white things are LED lights.
It's so cool.
That's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 2 meters, and the funny part is this thing on the end can be used to extend the cable for another 2 meters. If your case is longer than, larger than a normal case.
It's going to be a bit of a big case, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course. Inside the box is also this thing. It has 3 knobs, as you can see.
Yes.
And you can push them for each one is in color, but also they select your color modes because you have 5 different settings for light, very dark till very light, and also you have a few modes like breeding colors. That this is a little bit like waves. I will make a movie of it, and then you will see what I mean. Inside of that are 2. Wait a moment, I forgot something. Damn. Okay, those cables are long. This is the actual, let me see, 1 meter long extension cable.
Nice.
With, of course, here are connection plugs. Let me see if I can bring it a bit closer. Yes. It has 4 pins, which can be put in the inside of the other cable.
It's still got to be interesting if you have to extend it that much. Like, what are you trying to do with a case that big?
And the thing itself is cabled by a SATA plug, not a Molex, but a SATA.
Nice, nice.
Which is also at least 30 centimeters long.
I suppose if you wanted like one of the desk PCs, it would be quite good. Just cover your entire underside of the desk with them.
Maybe.
You can put it on your desk, of course. Yeah, true. But then I have to buy 2 because my desk is 2 meters long, and 1 is deep. So
just keep extending them.
Just line your whole house with them. Just keep daisy chain them.
I'll put it on my unboxed PC already unboxed. Here's a small manual, which I probably not going to read. As usual.
Who needs manuals?
There's an abbreviation of it, RTFM, which reads the F manual. Or RTFS, read the S screen. That's about it for this one. I have one, which I'm going to unbox, and Alex is going to say something about it.
Well,
I believe.
We'll get to yours in a second. He's almost done.
Yeah. Now I have this one, which belongs to the beast, of course.
Proteus
Come on,
core. Yep.
Of the giveaway. I hate using a knife, so I did it before. Okay, got it. Okay. Here's the box. Alex, what is this? A manual or something else?
yeah, it'll be a manual, but yeah, no, I mean, well, I'm gonna toot my own horn a bit here. There's been a review. I did a review for G-Tribe, and it covered the mouse. So if you haven't read it, then please do and let me know what you think. But I mean, I fell in love with this mouse when I really looked into it. As I'm sure Erwin did as well, because he went and bought one quite quickly.
I wasn't put by my own because it was too small. And the funny part was I bought it only 2 months ago. But I didn't test that one. I did test this one for. Whoa, that's a long time. How long is that cable, by the way? Let me see. Plus 2 meters.
How much is that in feet?
I have no clue. I'm not American.
I don't want to convert it. I'm not even going to worry about it.
6'6". Like 6'6", because I'm the same length as the width of my arms.
That's longer than I am tall.
Okay.
It's going to be long enough.
Yeah.
You get a box with weight.
Cool.
At least it feels like that, so it should be.
I've never actually seen the weights used on mice. They're so little.
Yeah.
It looks like some kind of like sci-fi badge a pilot or something would wear.
Does.
And here's the mouse.
It's a pretty nice looking mouse.
It's so fancy.
Yeah.
And the cable is fully braided.
I've gained a new appreciation for braided cables because my cat doesn't like chewing on them as much as everything else I have. Which means my
really?
keyboard and my headphones are safe. Everything else is in danger.
My cat seems to. Well, my cat used to think that it was like a string, so it would play with it deliberately,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't destroy it, so it's quite good.
well, no, he likes to chew on the rubber ones. Like, I don't know if my webcam will even pick this up, but he got to my phone charger, and I don't know if you guys can
Oh yeah, I
see.
can see the
Yeah.
bite marks.
I'm surprised this thing still charges.
Well, my
Hey,
cat's
Alex.
blind and can't even find cables.
Hey, Alex. I wondered why this one stuck to the front because it had a flap, but for some reason Logitech made a small metal thing in it, something like a magnet, so the
Yeah.
the box stays closed.
Well, yeah, you don't want it flapping around everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Erwin, someone's requesting
valid.
you test hold it as if you were using it, please, so that they can see how it fits in your hand.
Yes, it does.
It's quite good because your thumb actually rests on the thumb rest instead of like scraping on the mouse pad. So it's quite comfortable.
That's pretty good.
It does. My hand just fits over the other one. It's too small. This is my current mouse. Wait a moment. Why are you keeping my mouse in the way? Here. My hand is larger than the mouse is.
I've got little hands. That would never be a problem for me.
Yeah, same here.
I think if I see, this is how I hold mine. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Just for the people who use like a claw grip, the mouse is still really easy to use with a claw grip. Same as with like a normal palm grip, but yeah, just so you know.
Very good, very good. All right, let's go ahead and that was the last thing you had to unbox, right, Erwin?
Yes.
All right, Kirsten, did you want to go next, or do you want Alex to talk about the keyboard next instead? Or how much stuff about the game do you have to go over? Is it like a lot?
Not really. Nah, not compared to what I usually talk about.
All right, well, go ahead and go to you, and then we'll go to Alex just to break up the unboxings a little bit. So go ahead and take it away.
Okay. Well, I decided this week to talk about the game Nether, mainly because I recently got it thanks to a friend, and I've been playing quite a bit of it, and it seems like it isn't as like popular and well known as it should be. A lot of people have been downing the game and had like no interest whatsoever to play it, or like they play an hour and they quit because the game's kind of buggy. But it recently had a big update,
That's how
like a few days ago, where it got rid of a lot of bugs. For instance, if you touch a flight of stairs, it's like instant death. I was
What?
walking, yeah. It's so bugged out to the extent where I was walking on stairs and I just died.
That doesn't
Lost
make
everything.
sense.
I was like level 15 too.
Oh my god, that'd be so frustrating.
It was. Like, there are pointless bugs like that in the game, but the most recent update, they fixed most of them. So it's really playable now. But then there's the game DayZ, which is kind of the same as Nether, but it has zombies instead of mutants. DayZ is 100 times more buggier than this game, so that's why I like Nether more.
Someone's saying you need to turn up your mic gain a little.
Can't really do that. But oh, it's a bit closer to my face. But anyways, I just figured I'd talk about Nether since a lot of people don't play it, which many of you definitely should. It's really fun to play with friends. Like, I would never play this game alone, especially since everywhere you go there's other players and all they want to do is kill you. So if you're in a group with friends, then you're good. No one will mess with you. Well, happened once. Got infiltrated in time.
Oh, they won't mess with you too much, I'm sure.
Yeah. But I figured I'd just go.
No, go ahead. Go
Oh.
ahead.
I figured I'd just go over a bit of the game, what it's like.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's pretty much just, as I said, like DayZ, survival, open world, post-apocalyptic. It's a PvP first-person shooter. there's no really objective in the game. Like, there are quests where you can help couriers deliver packages to other places called safe zones, which are like little cities protected from mutants. Well, protected, sometimes the shields go down and mutants come in and kill everybody. But Nether is an indie game developed by a few people. I'm trying to remember the name of their company, Phosphor Games. And it was released in beta back in, I want to say, December. And it was fully released in June, like June 14th. But it has a leveling system. It's pretty much like an MMO, except it's practically all the time hardcore mode, like Diablo. You die, you start over.
Oh my god, I will never be playing this game.
Yeah, so...
No.
Yeah, so when I died on the stairs, I was level 15 and had all these good items. And then I died, but... it does have a leveling system and different skill trees for your character. The first skill tree is guns. The more you level it up, the stronger your guns get, which are really nice when you get into PvP. When you're just walking, just shoot somebody. But another skill tree is stamina, which allows you to have increased run speed, because when you do run, you run out really fast. And survival, which gives you 25% extra health. So, like, because slowly, since this is a survival game, you get hungry and thirsty a lot, and you have a food meter that goes down. And once it slowly goes down, you die. So you have to worry about keeping that up all the time. But if you put perks into survival, then you can live longer, which is really convenient. When I play that game, I just try surviving, but it's really hard when there are other players.
It sounds really in-depth. I've actually never heard of the game until you said you were covering it, so just learning experience here.
People haven't heard of it or played it, and I've heard of it, never played it until recently. And it's way better than I expected, for sure. And it's a really good game, and previously I wouldn't suggest it to many people because of the major bugs in it, but as I said previously, like 2 days ago, it had a really big update, and where they fixed most of the bugs. So it really is playable now, and it's fun, and nobody should have too big of problems.
Very good, very good. So is it on sale? Is it not too expensive? Is it on Steam?
On Steam, you can get it on Steam or the website. I'd suggest you get it on Steam. It's $14.99 currently, but it was on sale during the summer sale for like $3, which is worth it. So I think it's still worth it at $14.99, to be honest. It seems like a game I will put a fair amount of hours in. Though I stopped playing like a week ago ever since I died and lost my level 15, because it was really upsetting, because my friend and I got a good amount of stuff, like lots of guns, melee weapons, food. We were set for life, and then we were just walking down the street and a bunch of players came down and killed us.
Oh, yeah, I would rage
really
quit.
Mad, so I quit, yeah.
I would rage quit so hard if I was playing this, so I'm not even going to bother. I just know I'm going to be like, to hell with this game and just never touch it again.
It is rage-worthy. Especially when you don't die to players, you die to stairs.
Yeah, that's just rough. Alright,
yeah,
so for those of you that love DayZ or are looking for a game similar to DayZ, definitely check out, what is it, Nether, and then you can tell me how it's like. Alright, so was there anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay, Alex, go ahead and do your unboxing.
Yeah, just quickly, there's another game called, if I can remember, Starforge, which has similar moments where you'll die and you'll just quit because you don't want to live anymore. You've lost so much.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I'm unboxing the G710 Plus, which is part of the Extreme
Ferocity, yes.
Yeah, giveaway, which is another one that I reviewed and fell in love with. So it's actually going to be the first mechanical keyboard that I've owned.
Nice.
Which is, yeah, it's quite exciting for me, because I'm going from the cheap and cheerful. It's called Cherry, I think, at the moment.
I got a mechanical keyboard for Christmas, and it's the first one I ever had to. I'm not entirely sure how I like it, Because I'm used to the regular ones where I don't have to press so hard, and when I'm typing, I'll miss letters because I guess I don't press it down hard enough or something. And my typing is super loud. It was already really loud with the regular one because I used to really heavy to train myself not to. Now I have this one. I have to like mute my microphone on stream if I want to type anything because I'll just drown everybody out with it. It's crazy.
Well, this one's not too bad. Sorry, carry on, Erwin.
It depends on the color switches you use for your keyboard.
Whatever keyboard. This is a Razer keyboard, so I have no idea. I didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these ones that's the keyboard itself.
Very nice.
These ones, I believe, are Cherry MX Browns, which I don't think are a very heavy key. And well, I mean, this is the noise.
Not too bad.
So it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
They've put like a little rubber ring underneath each of the keys.
Better.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat there. Someone saying it might be red. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, no,
it's good that they put the rubber on it to try to help tone down the clicking a little.
Yeah, it's much better than I expected. It's got 2 USBs in, one for the actual keyboard and one for a little USB pass-through, which I've been talking to quite a few people about on GT. There's been quite a few actually good suggestions. I thought maybe a controller or something plugged in directly into the keyboard or your headset, but some people are saying like coolers, like fans, which is quite good because you want them quite close to you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, the first thing you really notice about the keyboard is the sheer weight of it. It's a pretty hefty piece of kit.
Oh yeah.
So it shouldn't move around much.
Mine doesn't.
I kind of rage away sometimes, so that's probably quite a good thing. But yeah, I mean, it's a really nice feeling keyboard, and really well built. If you've seen the video of the tank driving over it, then you'll know.
I need to go look for that when the stream's over because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, to start kind of show off and test it, they drove a tank over it, and it still worked after. They just put the keys back in place, and it still worked.
That's amazing.
quite impressive. I mean, I don't plan on doing that myself, but it's nice to know. You know?
We've got a quick question that you might be able to answer, but you might not, since both of us are newbies to mechanics. What makes a mechanical keyboard so heavy? I actually have no idea.
I really don't know.
I do. There's a metal plate in it, in the case itself.
That would probably do
make
it.
sense. Yeah. That'll definitely do it. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of little features on here. I mean, you've got your G keys, which are kind of bordered by orange, which you'll probably like.
Makes them stand out better.
Yeah, just sort of do whatever you want with the macros. And one of my favorite features is because I am prone to hitting that infamous Windows key at the bottom, is you've got a little game key up here, which when you press disables the Windows key, so you won't be kicked out of your game.
I think that's a mechanical keyboard specific thing because mine has that option as well. Like I hit function F11 and it disables the Windows key, so that way I don't, tab myself out and die or crash the game.
I've just noticed someone's actually, I think, posted the tank video in the chat. So
I'll have to click on that later.
But yeah, I mean, I've not had a chance to properly game with it, but I'm looking forward to it, and it's one of the best purchases I've made in a while, I think.
I think you're going to be really happy with it because ever since I got this one, I can't see myself using one that isn't like that. I have the Razer Nancy, and like I said, it's the first one I had, and I didn't get a choice in it. It was just like, here you go. So I'm not complaining, but I look forward to trying other ones to compare someday in the future.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll keep posting on GT about it and let people know.
I look forward to your review.
Well, second review. But yeah, no, that's me basically. Apart from, sorry, I almost forgot. I've got these, which is it's a Logitech PowerShell for use with iPhone 5 and 5S. And I've got 2 of them. One of these is going to Erwin, because we had a conversation, and I'm going to send one of these his way. And basically, all it is got a little controller. You put your iPhone 5 in there, it just clips into the little connector, and you just use it with well, I think there's like approved games for it. So you've got yourself a little controller with the D-pad and all that on it, and it actually increases your battery life of your phone, because it's got
How?
a battery in there.
Oh,
It's got a
I was
battery
like,
in it.
how does that even work?
Yeah, it's really weird, but you can actually set it to charge your phone while you're using it. So you can game away, and then at the end you can still have a full battery, which is quite nice, and it's quite thin, quite light.
Cool.
That's actually really awesome.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, if anyone has an iPhone 5 or 5S, let me know on GT. Ideally in Europe, but I think I've decided to open it up to everyone, because I didn't get. Well, actually, I didn't get any replies about these. So just let me know, and I'll send one your way, or do a little selection in time for, well, hopefully next week's GT. I'll make sure you know about it, so you can let them know or something. But yeah, so that's me done.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go ahead and move it forward then. So we have come to the time we focus on all things gaming tribe. First things first, there is a secondary Sniper Elite 3 giveaway going on today. At the end, I think they didn't say exactly when, they said later today. 15 gaming tribe members will win a download code for Sniper Elite 3, and the only requirements were to make sure you like the AMD gaming page and the Massive Velocity page on Gaming Tribe. So for those of you that are members, make sure you've liked those, that way you can be in the drawing for this. I think we already had 15 people win before, and I posted about it both on Tumblr and actually no, just on Tumblr. So for those of you that have been paying attention, I'm sure you've seen that a post rolled around on Facebook for no self-liking on GT, and it is the first social media network that prevents the liking of your own comment or post. I totally agree with this because I think that's a really useless thing to do. And like they explained, since posting activity Gaming Tribe is ranked, we've decided to prevent self-liking. Posting something on Gaming Tribe should be enough of a public statement that you liked it in the first place.
Agreed.
Yes. And a lot of you, your not really your prayers, but your requests have been answered. You can now link your GT profile to your Steam profile. So when you go to edit, you're going to add in your Steam ID name, not the entire URL and not the numerical ID, just the name, and the link will appear as long as you have Show My Social Media selected in your privacy settings. That way people can find people can find your Steam and send you friend requests, and you can play games and everything else like that.
I've noticed though, for like 60% of the people who have their profile or Steam profile linked to their Gaming Tribe profile, it directs you to this one weird profile from some guy in Switzerland.
Really?
I think I've seen it almost everybody's Steam URL I've ever clicked on, it leads them to the same profile every time, and I think it's because what people are doing is they're typing /ID then their name for their URL. And when you do that, it leads to this guy's URL because his URL, instead of a name, it's ID. That's all it is.
See, when I put my URL in, or my name in, it auto-corrected to /ID/ and then the name. And then when I click on my own, it takes me to mine, but I don't know if that works with anybody else. I'm actually going to pick someone's random profile here and test this out. Just because I didn't notice that, so now I'm going to go see.
Yeah, well, I've seen it everywhere. It's interesting.
Have you reported it?
Original too. No, I have not. Actually, I probably
Get
should.
on your game there. I'm just kidding.
Actually, just going to check mine as well, because I think I put in the
Yeah,
full
you probably
URL.
should.
Like I said, mine auto-corrected to the proper one and it works, and I just checked yours, Kirsten, and it does work, and I just lost interest because I was going to get lost in clicking links after that.
The last one I clicked on was actually a few minutes ago, a guy named David Dendick. If you just click on his Steam URL, it leads directly to some profile called Here We Go, guy in Ukraine. This is like probably the 10th one I've come across.
That is really interesting. Now I'm gonna end up later on going through and just clicking on people's profiles to see if it takes me to these random ones or not. We should definitely get that reported in. That way
Yeah,
they
for
can
sure.
look into it and get that fixed because that sounds a little irritating.
Yeah, I couldn't fix it for the longest time, but
If
then
I click at Alex's, I don't get him.
I'm gonna go click on Angel Zone and see what happens.
it leads to his.
Well, of course, his zone is gonna
Okay.
work
I know.
because it's his place. But so that's good to know that. Check your links, make sure they're the right one, so that you're not redirecting people to these random guys on the other side of the world, because that's a little weird.
I think I'll have to check mine after this, make sure I've got the right one on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the right one, Alex.
That's good.
Pun, sorry?
It's not the right one.
Not, right.
All right.
Okay, I'll sort it out after this anyway.
Shout out to everybody watching. Fix your Steam links so you don't send people to
Kirsten, would you check
other
mine?
people.
You want me to check yours?
Yes.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go on. I'm going to give a big shout out to Balls, because they launched their brand new website and they gave us a really nice promo on their homepage of their website to the global community. So awesome to them for that. Their new site's actually really cool looking, so if you haven't checked it out yet,
Yeah,
I
it's really
suggest
cool.
you do. And it looks
Still not
like
in the UK though.
I don't even have it here in Arizona yet, so I feel your pain. But I could order it online though, so I'm not completely without. And it's
I
like,
can, but it adds like an extra. It worked out as for $30 worth. I had to pay an extra $60 or something.
oof, no,
for
definitely
postage,
not.
so-
The store down the road carries it all. I have like 10 bottles of it on my desk. It's really sad.
I'm so jealous. I keep looking at my empty ones, and I'm like, I want some more. I'm broke. And also,
Erwin, yours doesn't work.
Okay. Man.
everybody's
It
just
just-
broken. Why has
It
no
just
one
let
said
me
anything
Steam
yet?
Community.
Huh.
What the heck?
Well, now we know that people's don't work, and they can go and check it and make sure and
Yeah,
fix it.
be sure to click on it to check your URL.
Alright, there was
It's
also...
also
go ahead.
possibly worth adding your Steam. Adding your GT link to your Steam profile as well.
Yes.
But you can do that quite easily.
I need to do
Yeah.
that later, actually. When Mass Luminosity posted about Balls promoting our page, they also hinted that there's going to be some loot drops next week with Balls on Gaming Tribe, so keep your eyes open for that, guys. You never know when they're going to start.
Well, that's me not going to work anymore.
Is it?
I'll be on my phone and on my computer a lot then.
Yeah.
On my laptop a lot.
Who wants to put in some bets that the server's going to crash or not? I'm
I
kidding.
don't know. We do pretty well at stress testing them. So
Yes!
it'd be interesting.
Since the last transfer over, it's been pretty good. So I'm curious to see how well everything holds up this next time around, especially with all the new members we've been getting. There's lots more people. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure we'll all know if it works or not, because the few people who can get it to load are going to be like, oh my god, it's so slow, and that's all we're going to see for however long the loot drop lasts. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, with the first loot drop, well, the first couple actually, when it was really slow. Literally,
So
all I was
laggy
doing was
at
sitting
my
there.
game or my browser
F5.
kept closing.
What's the problem though is you hit F5 because you want to get an update, but at the same time everybody's hitting F5 too, and that's the whole reason it was slow.
I know.
You can't win.
I know it was. I think I waited for. I think it was 10 minutes. I was waiting for.
Jared, get away from the door. Hey. Oh, sorry, he's barking. He's grumbling at people. He sits at the door and grumbles at everybody that walks by, and it's like no one's afraid of you. Oh, hi, buddy. Now he wants to get petted. Okay, the next thing I wanted to bring up, because for those of you on GT, I'm sure you've noticed we have a leaderboard, and some people, I guess, take it a little too seriously. And so we appreciate the active participation of all the members on our community, but people have been spamming their status updates along with the self-liking of their comments and stuff to try to climb the leaderboard, and I guess I don't know what they were hoping to achieve with that. I guess to win
Just
things.
stop.
Well, yeah, but I guess they want to win, get more opportunities to win stuff. So GT has now implemented a post limitation of three status updates per hour for all members. And it's because they think that's more than enough to post relevant information that's valuable to everyone else. So you won't be seeing like 5 status updates from one person and when you load your page. And I've seen that. It didn't bother me too much, but after a certain amount of posts, I start to just scroll over them and not read what they are. So I guess,
Yeah, especially a lot of them are repetitive too.
yeah.
Like
So
you said that like a day ago, okay?
or they
Yeah.
post one thing, then they add on to it, but they make another post to add on to it, which, again, there's really nothing wrong with that, but and actually the 3 status is good, because after the 3rd one, that's when my attention span is gone, and I will just scroll past whatever you posted to
Yeah.
go see something else. It's a very bad habit of mine, but now it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Go ahead.
I will say that Stephen San Marco, he's done actually a lot of his posts are actually quite good because they're very relevant.
They are.
And they're usually quite interesting.
Yeah.
So I would say keep it up, but just
Space it out a
post them
little.
3 times an hour. Yeah. Just keep a list of them.
Yeah.
Because they are still good.
Yes, I
So
do.
don't be put off, basically.
I don't necessarily click on all of his links, but I do at least read the status, and I'll file it away in my head, be like, that's interesting, I'll read it later, and then I'll go back.
How about Eusebio Raga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does too. There are a lot of people on our page
And me.
that do
And
post a
when I'm
lot
actually-
of things.
And there's me, I post like every 10 days.
I've kind
I
of gotten
go
in.
through phases.
I've gotten into a habit where if I haven't had anything useful to say for a day, I just post up a funny picture. It seems to work. That way, it's like I'm still alive. I'm not talking, but I'm here. I promise.
I just never know what to post. I just interact with others' posts rather than posting myself.
I rarely have anything particularly useful to contribute to the conversation because I don't really follow the game news like I should. I don't know. I'm just not interested in it too much. So I just post every so often. Like that rant I posted on, was it yesterday?
Yesterday morning, yeah.
Yeah. I woke up in a very bad mood, and I don't know what it was, but I had just told Erwin to stop tagging me in all these comments. And as soon as I woke up and saw my Facebook, someone else had mass tagged me, and I'm like, are you serious right now? This is the 3rd time. I was like, I'm just going to be a grump today. And I didn't play any games.
Me?
No, it wasn't you that yesterday. It was somebody else. I don't remember who, but it's just, and I said it in the ML chat, so it's not like I said it to him directly. Other people saw it, and then someone else tagged me anyway, and I just flipped it, and I was like, ah!
Intentionally.
Yeah, well, now if they do, I'm just gonna send them a message to be like, stop. And I'll progressively get more and more grumpy if they don't.
Cat.
Yes.
I have also a giveaway, or to announce 3 people who got a key from me for a game.
Go ahead.
I gave today a key to Antonia Jacobon, who got Watch Dogs EU from me. And I gave a key for Grid Autosport to James Braga. You know all him, or all know him. And today, just 2 hours ago, I gave Garen McGaw a game which I recently got. It was called, let me see. Where did I put it? I forgot how it's called. That's easy. That's the reason I forgot it.
It's like I just saw it too, so.
It's Shadowrun Returns.
Very good, very good.
So I'm rid of all my games again until I get new ones, and then I'll announce them again, because I don't need more games.
Sounds good. The last thing. Go ahead.
I have about 50.
Yeah, I can't really give all my games away because I've already, activated all of them, but I have a ton of games on my Steam that I don't even play. I need to fix that.
Okay, I have the same problem.
I kind of find the ones I like and just stick to it until someone's like, no, you're going to go play this and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like me, I have all these new games to play, but I play League of Legends still. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have all these games and I'm like, Second Life. It's not even a game. I'm going to stand around and talk to people.
Yeah, I've managed to, in the past 2 years, since I started PC gaming, I've managed to collect just over 200 games, I think. And I've maybe played 50 in total, and that's including like 10-minute games.
Wow.
Some that I've literally just opened and then gone, oh, I don't like that, and shut it down.
Yeah, there have been a few I do that with, and I'm just like, no.
I need to get through the backlog, yet I'm still adding to it.
Chair!
Like today,
Get away from
I
the
bought
door!
3 games, like Hacker Evolution.
Get on your bed!
and a couple others because I got them cheap, and I just keep adding to them. It's like an addiction, but it's a good addiction.
Yeah, I was like, gaming is
It is an
totally an
addiction.
addiction. I think I saw, I don't know if it was on Tumblr or Imgur or somewhere, I saw someone likened Steam to Pokemon. It's not about playing the game, it's about just having all of the games. And I'm like, you know what, that's right. It's like, this is my collection, look at it. The last GT specific thing I wanted to mention, or I guess mass luminosity really, is that there are only 2 days to go in the Extreme Ferocity giveaway. So if every lucky charm you have at your disposal, use it. I'm gonna cross everything I possibly can cross, including the legs of my pets, so yes. Wait. There we go. That really hurts, actually. I'm not doing that again.
I might become religious for the weekend.
And
no, it would be really nice to win that because it's a really impressive prize. So whoever wins it is very, very lucky.
Not gonna lie, if I win it, I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit in my chair and cry.
Yeah, that sounds about what my reaction would be too.
Because it would just be so
Real life.
amazing. Yeah, it'd be like, I must be dreaming. Don't wake me up. But definitely, if you haven't entered it already, enter it. You're a little late behind the times, but you still have time to get your name into the drawing. Please do not cheat. That you will be found out. Don't make extra accounts with different names and try to enter it, because we verify your information before you're fully selected and stuff gets sent out. So you will be discovered if you're trying to cheat. Plus, that's not cool.
We have a lot of community volunteers that eagle-eyed, that sort of thing as well.
Oh yeah, you will get caught. You might not get caught right away, but you will get caught. Next thing I want to say, we peaked at about 25 viewers today so far, which is awesome. We're about 22 right now. So for anyone that's a new visitor that hasn't been here before, there is a Mass Luminosity Tumblr page that I run, and whenever something is posted on Gaming Tribe or Facebook by either page, I cross-post it to Tumblr, so that way, we access a larger audience. So if you want to add that, it is massluminosity.tumblr.com. I'll post a link for it in the stream chat in a second here. There we go. So if you're interested in Tumblr, go ahead. You don't need to really have a Tumblr if you want to just bookmark the page. But if you have a Tumblr, go ahead and hit follow. So every time I make a post on there, it'll update onto your dashboard / newsfeed. Don't be like me and get sucked into Tumblr. It will steal your life. It's like Imgur. You stay on there, and next thing you know, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're like, oh, bedtime. And you're just scrolling through page after page after page of just stuff.
Yeah, I have the same problem with YouTube. It always ends up with either I don't know if you have it, X Factor videos and things towards the end of the night, or cats.
Yeah.
So that's when you know you've gone too far.
Yeah, or you
It's
reach
time
the
to turn
weird
off.
side of YouTube. You're just like, I'm in the weird part again. You don't even know how you ended up there in the
What
first
am I doing
place.
here?
Yeah, it's like, how?
Conspiracies is always a good one. It's always entertaining.
Oh yeah, they're interesting.
Cat.
Yes.
Cat.
Yes.
I showed this one. This is the small version of the large one. I'll send it after I know who won the Ferocity game, because if I were to send it to the one who should win the Ferocity, there's no need sending the box.
Fair enough. That sounds cool. So whoever
Well,
wins, you're missing out on another giveaway, because you don't need anything else because that computer's a beast.
I also do the giveaway for the Ferocity, yeah?
Yes,
Don't
that's
forget.
right. You tell him it's your giveaway. You keep making me say it. You say it.
But as soon as I know who wins the Ferocity, and it's not the person I have in mind, then the person in mind will receive this one in less than, say, 12 days.
Sounds good.
Max.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Just in case I'm wrong, and if I'm right, I don't want to ruin it. So, keep your fingers crossed. If you don't win the beast, you might be getting a box of some goodies. Who knows?
We'll see. It's a very complete giveaway. It is a CPU, a main board, memory, an add-on card for extra USB slots, and an add-on card for USB 3 slots.
Heck,
Some
I
silver
want
cables,
it.
some thermal paste, and some other things.
Forget everybody else. I want it. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding because I do want it, but go ahead and send it to somebody else because I've already gotten that massive box from you. I don't need another one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wind down now because we're actually running out of time. Erwin, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me at It Is Easy on Steam, on Gaming Tribe via It Is Easy, and via that also on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, same name, Origin, Battle.net pound 2207, and Uplay also It Is Easy. That should be easy, as long as you spell it with a Z.
Yes, definitely. Remember that it's not IS, it's IZ. Kirsten, where can everyone find you?
For Gaming Tribe and Steam and League of Legends, that's all I have. It's Fusro Meow, FUSRO Meow. And if you ever want to play anything with me anywhere, just add me and type in that name because I practically took that username on every website to ever exist.
Very nice.
So.
Alright.
And you can find me on pretty much everything as I'm a Transformer, same as it's shown on the feed.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyone wants to add me, feel free. I tend to play a lot of Battlefield, so Origin's your best bet. But just quickly, back to that giveaway. If you do want to be in with a chance to get it, then contact me. Message me on GT, and that's where I'll decide. So
Yeah.
cheers.
Make sure you have the phone that is compatible with it. So that's to be an iPhone 5 or 5S. If you don't have one of those, don't break your heart trying to enter this and get it and you can't use it.
And
I will want to see pictures of it as well.
Yes, yes. And for
I
me,
don't know how you'll do it.
with another phone. Just kidding. For me, on GT, I am /profile KAYDEEKD. On Steam, I am Miss Kitty 247, and on Battle.net, I am KD pound 1779. I think I typed it wrong, so don't hold me to that one because I think I did my Battle.net wrong. I think it's 1779. So, but add me on any of those if you want. Don't be surprised if I don't know who you are, because I'm terrible at remembering people. Unless you have a really, really memorable name, like Fusro Meow, because it makes me laugh. I will never forget it. I'll see that and just immediately be like, hey, that's that chick.
Oh, that's me.
Yes. First, though, it's that chick that talks about Borderlands. And then
This is what
I'll
everybody thinks I am. It's
well,
oh
because
my gosh.
it was such an amazing review. Like, it was really
Aw.
good. And so my brain will go, it's that chick that did Borderlands. And then from there, I'd be like, she has that name I couldn't pronounce. And then I'll immediately be like, Kirsten? No, Kirsten. So I'll remember you. Certain names they just daisy chain off each other and I remember. Other ones, I'm like, who is this? Why are you on my friends list? So if I once again, if I remove you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just don't know who you are. Just add me again and be like, don't do that.
Ooh.
He's playing with his new toys here. So that's the
Yeah.
end. That's the end of that. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of GT Insider. We hope you enjoyed today's topics and tune in next week.